Welcome back to Teshkid Effects for another Vechain price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Vechain chart. And before I start the video, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to start the video here on the 1 hour chart by first giving you a recap of what has been happening, where you can see that Vechain, from these low prices that he had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside in a move that has been obeying the Elliot structures, where I have this Elliot structure in blue completing the formation of that first wave to the upside. Then we saw a corrective structure in the formation of this second wave, which retraced into this target area that I had here on the charts, before we started another bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, then saw another corrective structure in the formation of that wave 4, then continued pushing even higher in the formation of this wave 5 to the upside. And after seeing the formation of this wave 5, I now believe that Vechain has now completed the formation of this larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upside of this Elliot wave structure that I have right here in yellow, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is a pullback to the lower side in the formation of this second wave. And that has been my primary scenario here on the Vechain chart, and sketching out a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of this second wave, using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1. That gives me a minimum retracement area to the lower side in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which lies between the $0.01859 mark and the $0.01782 mark. And that is the minimum that I'm expecting that second wave to the lower side to do before we see another bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, then expect a wave 4, then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5. And in the formation of a second wave, which is a corrective wave, I'm also expecting to see an ABC corrective structure play out, having the wave C fully maximizing the formation of that second wave to the lower side. And in my previous video, I had shown you this chart pattern, which is a channel which was supposed to give us a breakout either to the upper side in case we continue holding above the 20-day MA, and in case we lose the 20-day MA, I was expecting Vechain to break to the lower side and see a retest. And you can see over here, after seeing the breakout, we saw a retest and you have continued pushing even lower. And now my next target area that I'm watching is the key area at around the $0.193 mark. That is the next key significant key area of support that we can continue watching, which also lies perfectly at the fib level 0.382. So using the Fibonacci's once more, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, you can see that the area at around the $0.1928 mark lies perfectly on the fib level 0.382, and there are chances that we might continue seeing lower prices get to the fib level 0.382. Then from there we can see a reaction of the fib level 0.382 in the formation of this wave 3 to the upside. So let's be patient and see how that plays out here on the Vechain chart, and continue expecting lower prices to fully maximize the formation of this second wave. And once that happens, I think that would be another perfect entry back into Vechain before we see that bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3. And if I also take a look at the indicators before I give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, here on the 1 hour RSI, you can see we are trading at around the 38 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the lower side before we get into the oversold region. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have printed a bullish cross, meaning higher prices are still coming our way, and we are yet to see that bearish cross to fully support the formation of that second wave to the lower side. And if I jump to the daily chart to give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, here on the daily chart, if I zoom out, you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure in red, which is going to give me the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, where you can see that Vechain, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, seeing the all-time high at around the $0.28 mark, and also completed the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 1 before we started seeing lower prices in the bear market, where we had been seeing lower prices in this ABC corrective structure, which took us back to around the $0.015 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 2. And after seeing the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2, whatever we expect next is a bounce to the upside in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3. And here on the daily chart, I have sketched out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.46277 mark. And that is the minimum that I will expect that wave 3 to the upside to do before we see a wave 4, then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5. So those are my short-term and the long-term scenarios, and I hope that video was of much help to you.